In 2007, Nokia was worth over $150 billion. It controlled nearly half of the entire global mobile phone market. If you bought a phone, chances are it was Nokia. Then something unbelievable happened. In less than 7 years, the company that dominated the industry lost almost everything. Not because it ran out of money, not because customers stopped buying phones, not because a better company appeared overnight. Nokia collapsed while watching the future arrive, and the reason why should terrify every business owner today. Imagine you're running the most successful company in your industry. You have the biggest market share, the biggest distribution network, the most recognizable brand, millions of loyal customers. Your competitors are struggling to catch up. Investors love you. Analysts praise you. The media calls you unstoppable. Then one day, a new competitor appears. Not bigger, not richer, not stronger, just different. At first, you laugh. Your team laughs. Your customers even laugh. But while you're celebrating your past success, your future is quietly disappearing. That's exactly what happened to Nokia. And here's the scary part. Most companies don't fail because they do the wrong thing. They fail because they keep doing the thing that made them successful. Nokia's collapse has been studied by business schools, executives, and management experts around the world for years. Its story isn't just about phones. It's about innovation, leadership, complacency, and why market leaders often become market losers. Let's break down exactly how it happened. Section 1. Nokia won the wrong game. By 2007, Nokia looked unbeatable. The company sold more than 430 million phones in a single year. Its global market share approached 50%. In some countries, Nokia practically was the mobile phone industry. But Nokia had a dangerous belief. Management thought customers cared most about hardware, better batteries, better signal strength, more durable devices. And to be fair, they were right. For years, a Nokia phone could survive drops, rain, heat, and abuse. People trusted Nokia because it simply worked. Then Apple launched the iPhone, and Apple changed the game. Suddenly, the phone wasn't the product anymore. The software was. Apps became the product. The ecosystem became the product. The user experience became the product. Nokia kept improving hardware. Apple changed what customers wanted. And when the rules of the game changed, Nokia kept playing the old one. Never assume the thing customers value today is what they'll value tomorrow. Success can blind you to changing customer priorities. But Nokia's problems were only beginning. Because even after seeing the threat, it still couldn't move fast enough. Here's something most people don't know. Nokia actually saw smartphones coming. The company had prototypes years before the iPhone. So why didn't it win? The answer is even worse. Section 2. Internal politics killed innovation. Many people think Nokia failed because it lacked technology. That's false. Engineers inside Nokia were warning leadership for years. They knew software was becoming critical. They knew competitors were improving rapidly. They knew Nokia needed change. But inside the company, fear had taken over. Former employees described a culture where managers were afraid to deliver bad news. Teams competed against each other. Executives protected their positions. Problems got hidden instead of solved. Think about that. The biggest phone company on earth had brilliant engineers, but leadership couldn't hear them. Imagine driving a car while every warning light is covered with tape. The engine is failing, the brakes are failing, but nobody wants to tell the driver. Eventually, reality wins. Bad news doesn't destroy companies. Ignoring bad news does. The faster information reaches decision makers, the better a company can adapt. And Nokia's next mistake made adaptation nearly impossible. Section 3. Nokia moved too slowly. When Apple launched the iPhone in 2007, Nokia still had time. When Google launched Android, Nokia still had time. When smartphone adoption started accelerating, Nokia still had time. But every year, the gap widened. Apple improved iOS, Google improved Android. Developers built millions of apps, consumers became locked into ecosystems. Meanwhile, Nokia was struggling with Symbian. Its operating system was complicated, slow, difficult for developers, difficult for users, and difficult for Nokia itself. Instead of making bold decisions quickly, the company spent years trying to fix problems. Years. In technology, years might as well be decades. By the time Nokia reacted aggressively, the market had already moved. Speed matters more than perfection. A good decision today often beats a perfect decision tomorrow. And then came the decision that changed everything. Now imagine you're losing market share every quarter. Competitors are accelerating. Investors are panicking. What would you do? Nokia's answer shocked the industry. Section 4. The Microsoft bet didn't save Nokia. In 2011, Nokia partnered with Microsoft. The plan seemed logical. Microsoft had money. Nokia had hardware expertise. Together, they would challenge Apple and Android. But there was one problem. The market had already chosen. Consumers wanted apps. Developers wanted scale. Both were concentrating around iPhone and Android. Windows Phone entered too late. The ecosystem never reached critical mass. Developers stayed away. Consumers stayed away. Market share continued shrinking. Then in 2013, Microsoft bought Nokia's phone business for roughly $7.2 billion. For a company that once dominated the industry, it was a stunning fall. A former Nokia executive later summarized the situation perfectly. "We didn't do anything wrong, but somehow, we lost." The truth, they did many things right, just not the things that mattered most in the new market. Takeaway: you don't have to make terrible decisions to fail. Sometimes being slightly too slow for too long is enough. Remember the number from the beginning: nearly half of the global mobile phone market. That's how powerful Nokia was. And yet dominance wasn't enough. Brand recognition wasn't enough. Distribution wasn't enough. Past success wasn't enough. Because every industry eventually changes. And when it does, the companies that survive are not the strongest, they're the fastest learners. So the next time you hear someone say a company is too big to fail, remember Nokia, the giant that looked invincible, until it wasn't. If you found this story valuable, subscribe.